know what is what.
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
This is Night of the Living Dead.
All right, let's get going.
Okay.
Get started. All right, guys. So welcome back to another episode of Cult of the Living Dead. This week, the wheel chose for us a 1980s fantasy movie. We are covering Legend, the Ridley Scott film. As always, I am your host, The Dale, followed by my co-host, Mr. Saya.
Yo.
Twan is still on sabbatical. He has successfully secured oil rights for his country. He is now in talks with the Four Seasons to build a luxury hotel community right on the beach.
Right on the beach.
To boost tourism. And he's thinking about converting to the US dollar. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. So Legend. Ridley Scott, one of my all-time favorite directors. Say, do you agree?
Yeah, Ridley Scott's all bomb. I love all of his work. I don't think there's a Ridley Scott movie that I've seen that I have not enjoyed.
From all the ones that I've seen, I think I've liked all of them except for, I think Alexander was kind of whatever's.
Alexander.
Did you do Alexander?
Is that still with
That's still with Colin Farrell?
No, he didn't.
Okay. I love Kingdom of Heaven. Great film. Gladiator, I think, would you say it's safe to say Gladiator is his most famous film?
Ooh, yeah, probably. Honestly.
I think Gladiator probably, I mean, he also did Alien, the first one. And I think Alien, damn.
It might be like in different circles. Like
I think for the broad general audience, Gladiator is probably, yeah.
Also he did a Blade Runner.
He did Blade Runner. Also did Blade Runner. Did Thelma and Louise.
Yep. G.I. Jane.
G.I. Jane.
Hannibal, Black Hawk Down.
Did The Martian, which is an amazing film.
Ooh, that one's a good one too. Matchstick Men.
Matchstick Men's another good one.
American Gangster.
He did do American Gangster, huh? That was a good one. That's one with Denzel, right?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. He's done so much stuff.
He's a monster director.
We're skipping through this, but if you check him out, he's done like a ton of things that you've probably seen before.
Yeah. I feel like it's funny too, because he's like one of those directors. Like I remember for a time it was like release the Snyder Cut was like a popular saying, but
yeah,
a lot of Ridley Scott's films, like the better versions of his films are the director's cuts versions. The ones where the ones he had to cut down due to like either pressure from producers or like the companies.
Yeah.
Like I personally think this film's director's cut's better than theatrical cut. Same thing with Kingdom of Heaven. 1,000% with Blade Runner.
I don't think I've ever seen Kingdom of Heaven's director's cut. Yeah. I think I've only seen Kingdom of Heaven. Like that's it.
Oh, the director's cut's great. It adds like 30 minutes to the film. You get more like
more battle
intro to more like character development, because I feel like what's his name? Legolas. What's the actor's name?
Orlando Bloom?
Yeah, Orlando Bloom's character kind of goes from like being a knight to like in Jerusalem, like really fast in that movie.
Yeah.
Where you get a little bit more like development into how he got there. A little bit more background. That's a great film. Great Edward Norton performance.
I gotta check out that movie again. Because it's been a minute.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's the one that he made after, I think, Gladiator, so.
Yeah. So he had Gladiator, Hannibal, Black Hawk Down, Matchstick Men, and then Kingdom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, Black Hawk Down, another fucking great one. All those movies fucking rock.
Yeah, all of them are fucking great. Fantastic.
Although Prometheus was not that good. Sorry, Ridley.
Yeah. Yeah. He also, Covenant, Alien Covenant.
That one was worse.
I like the action-y pieces of it. I also
the action-y special effects of like Prometheus 2 were like really good.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the story.
Yeah. I also like that what's his name?
Fassbender?
No. The comedian.
Danny McBride?
Danny McBride. He's not like he's funny, but he's not like outright like comedian type of funny. He's just funny because he says like situationally funny stuff.
Mhm.
And then James Franco is only in it to die.
They die so fast.
I thought that was hilarious because they in the trailer. I remember the trailers coming out for that, and they were like James Franco, alien, and I thought that he was going to be like a main character, and they just pull the rug out from under you like immediately.
I remember seeing that being like James Franco in an alien movie. I don't know. And they're like,
Yeah.
and Danny McBride. I'm like, what the fuck is Seth Rogen gonna pop out? Like, what's going on?
He
But
comes out
no,
as the chest burster.
maybe I got to give Covenant another shot. I've seen it, I think, twice.
Hmm.
And I just remember being like, this movie was better than Prometheus, but not that good.
Yeah, yeah, the same. I feel the same way. But honestly, I mean, I like Alien in general. Like, I'll watch all of
Yeah.
them. But I just really kind of more like the action, like all the amount of aliens that were there. That was really cool.
That was cool.
Beyond that, yeah, the story was pretty weak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we love Ridley Scott. I knew
Ridley
this would
Scott.
happen.
Yeah,
It was written by William Hjortsberg.
Hjort.
Apparently, he was I don't know if he's American. Oh, he's a fantasy writer.
Mhm.
And I guess Ridley Scott like read one of his like screenplays, and he's like, "Oh, this guy's pretty good." Because I guess he wanted to make a fantasy movie,
Mm.
and they read this guy's screenplay and like, "Cool, let's collab." And then they worked together to make it.
Nice. I'm looking at him, and he wrote a book named Falling Angel. It was published in 1978, and it was made into a movie in '87 called Angel Heart, starring Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
And Robert De Niro and Lisa Bonet were in it also.
Oh, damn, that's quite the cast.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Maybe I'll check that one out. Angel Heart.
Mm-hmm.
He also did Thunder and Lightning. The music, interesting that they cut the music because it's by Jerry Goldsmith. He's worked on a lot of good things. He won the Oscar for his music in The Omen. He also did the music for Chinatown and the original Planet of the Apes. Like this guy's done like a lot of really cool movies.
Damn.
And I really like the music in this movie.
Yeah.
Having seen the American cut, so the American cut is the one that has the like 80s rock music by the
Tangerine Dream.
Yeah, Tangerine Dream. The European one kept the same thing because Ridley Scott was like, they're a little bit more sophisticated. They'll enjoy it. The American palate cannot handle such whimsical music.
That's a crazy statement because I can't imagine this movie with hair metal. Like this is a fantasy movie. I can't imagine it any other way.
So weird. It's kind of like
Yeah.
how a movie that I thought was pretty cool, but I remember it got panned. Remember that movie Elysium?
Yeah, with Matt Damon. Yeah.
And like
Matt
all the
Damon.
music, you think like a movie like that, you'd have like really like hardcore, like epic, like it's a space opera, but it's all dubstep.
Really?
Yeah, dude, the movie's all dubstep.
Holy shit, I gotta go back and watch Elysium now.
Or like The Great Gatsby with fucking
no.
with Leo. That
Yeah,
one
Leo.
has modern music too.
It does, yeah. Yeah.
Like that's so weird, dude. It's the
But
fucking...
wasn't it I thought it was modern music but revamped to sound like old school.
Did they do it? Did they do it like Bridgerton style?
Yeah, I thought that's how I haven't seen the movie in a minute. From what I remember watching, I thought they did like that style, like like you said, Bridgerton style.
Bridgerton?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Bridgerton has all like modern music, but it's all like violins and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the actors. What a cast. What a cast.
Mm-hmm.
We have Tom Cruise, who plays Jack. Find it so hilarious. They're gonna have Mickey Rourke play one of the characters, but he looked too big next to Tom Cruise because Tom Cruise looks very short in this movie.
He
Because
does.
everyone
actually.
else in the movie is like pretty short, but like Tom Cruise is like, no disrespect. There's nothing wrong with being short. It's just the way you're born.
Yeah.
But like compared to like the other very small actors, like it's like, oh shit, Tom Cruise looks very short in this movie.
Yeah.
We have Tom Cruise, for those of you who don't know what Tom Cruise has been in. Mission Impossible, Top Gun, Minority Report. Like he's probably one of the biggest action stars in the history of film.
Famous Scientologist.
Also a Scientologist.
We don't agree with Tom Cruise, but we like watching him run in Mission Impossible.
Yes, I like his movies.
Yeah,
I think I like his movies.
He's entertaining as fuck for sure.
Yeah, he's a daredevil too. That dude does all his stunts.
I just don't like Scientology.
Yeah, well, I don't like any religion.
Yeah.
We have Mia Sara as Lily. I think she's probably best known for being the love interest in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That was how I knew
Ferris
her.
Bueller's girlfriend.
Mhm.
She was in a Birds of Prey TV series from the early 2000s that I had no idea existed. She played Harley Quinn.
Oh, dope.
And she most recently was in The Life of Chuck.
That's on our list, right?
It is on the list, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Mike Flanagan's fucking drama that I've yet to watch.
Like a weird, like a non-horror Flanagan movie.
Yeah, it's like the one thing that I haven't seen from Flanagan.
Same.
Yeah.
And then we have the legendary Tim Curry as Darkness.
It was so cool hearing his voice come in, like, oh, in the beginning, like his intro was badass, dude. He's such
Dude,
a legendary actor. Like his voice
so
just
good.
has so much, like his cadence of it, just all of it, all of it. Oh, hell yeah.
His performance as Darkness, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm being hyperbolic, but it's up there as one of my favorite Tim Curry like performances. Like he's not in the movie for that long, especially in the director's cut. Like he doesn't pop in till like over like an hour into the film.
Yeah,
Like you hear his voice, but you don't actually see him, and then when like he's in full character, it's like, dude, what a master at his craft.
for real. I found it also hard to like know that it was him. Like I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah, his
if I
voice
didn't
is so good.
yeah, if I didn't know his voice, like it would be hard to even know like who that was, but it was great. He did a good job in this movie.
I remember after watching it for the first time, like people are watching with like, oh, who do you think Darkness was? I'm like, I don't know, but he was sick. Like, oh, it's fucking Tim Curry. I was like, no way, that's Tim Curry.
Yeah,
Like, dude, this dude is a legend.
yeah.
He's probably most famous for the Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Mhm.
and he played Pennywise the Dancing Clown in the It straight to television series of the '90s.
Yeah.
He was in Congo. I love him in Congo. He's fucking hilarious in that
Hell
movie.
yeah.
It's not like a great movie, but that movie's close to my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim Curry, legend.
Yeah. Tim Curry dominates.
Then we have David Bennett as Gump, who's in Dog Day and Tin Drum. Alice Playton as Blix. She was in The Rebound and in Heavy Metal,
Ooh,
and also in Doug, the
nice.
animated show.
Hell yeah.
And then Billy Bordy as Screwball, and he was in Master of the Universe and Willow.
Hell yeah.
What'd you think of the cast and crew?
Solid, solid cast.
Solid fantasy group.
Yeah. I think seeing Mia Sara and hearing Tim Curry, this just like brought back it like hit like some nostalgia factor
Like all childhood people.
receptors. Yeah, it hit those receptors in my brain, so it was cool. Even though this was like a new movie for me, it's still it felt really nostalgic.
What were your expectations going into this? I know I kind of talked up this movie because this is a movie that I've seen a number of times, and I believe this was your first time.
I had some good thoughts about this movie. Like I went into it like I mean I feel like it's more maybe a bias towards Tim Curry. I like most, if not all, Tim Curry stuff. Like I think he carries a lot of the time. And I feel like he hit for sure in the scenes that he was in. Um, I like Tom Cruise for as much shit as I talk about him in Scientology, fuck Scientology. Um, I think his action roles are really dope. It was weird to see him in this role where yeah, it was action, but it wasn't like as actiony. He's just like super young, right? Like what how how many movies had come out prior to this before?
I thought I heard, I didn't double check, but I heard this is like his first leading role.
Hmm. Let's see if we can look it up real quick.
Oh no, he was in what's it called? He's in a couple movies before.
Oh yeah, this is his one, two, three, four,
Because he
five,
was in Risky
seven.
Business was in '83.
Yeah, so this is his seventh movie. Right after this, he went to go do Top Gun,
And he like
which
really exploded.
yeah, which is crazy. But I feel like this was cool. This it did almost I felt like he was a little bit more like muted in this movie.
Yeah, he was in The Outsiders. It's a good ass movie too.
Outsiders. I don't think I've seen that one.
You haven't with about the greaser kids based
No.
off the book? Oh, it's a good movie.
No.
He's in it. Ralph Macchio.
Oh,
Um,
that's a
what's his
Francis Ford
name
Coppola
from?
movie.
Yeah, Dirty Dancing is in it. What's his name? He's also in Roundhouse.
The bad guy. The hold on. Let me just look.
The main dude from Dirty Dancing.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, Patrick Swayze's in it. Fucking Matt Dillon's in it.
Matt Dillon.
Rob Lowe's in it. Emilio Estevez, Tom Cruise, Diane Lane.
This is a ridiculous. This is an ensemble movie.
Yeah,
Dude.
dude,
What the fuck?
it's a crazy cast, dude. It's like a bunch of like dudes who went on to have like massive careers,
Yeah, wild.
or dudes who were really big in the '80s, like Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good ass movie. It's a good book too.
Yeah. I felt like Tom Cruise was a little bit muted in the movie.
Yeah,
Which I didn't expect because it was a Tom Cruise movie, but it's not at the same. I think it's Tom Cruise starring in it. I feel like the story's more about Mia and Tim Curry, which surprised me. But I had good views about it, and I feel like it hit where I needed it to hit.
nice.
Yeah, I don't think you overhyped it. Like you were
I tried
you were
not
in
to.
it. Yeah, you were in it, and I was like, fuck, like Dale really likes this movie. I wonder if I'm gonna like it. And yeah, I mean, it was good. It was good.
I think it's just like a solid fantasy movie.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, should we synopsisize and then start getting into it?
Synopsisizes.
All right. A gentle forest boy named Jack befriends the sheltered Princess Lili and secretly leads her to the last living unicorns. Their playful curiosity proves to be catastrophic. Lured by the Dark Lord's goblins, Lily touches one of the unicorns, allowing it to be wounded by Blix and captured. With the sacred creatures gone, winter rapidly consumes the land, the sun fades, and the world begins to die. Behind the collapse stands the monstrous Lord of Darkness, a towering embodiment of corruption and desire. From his black cathedral of shadows, darkness plots to extinguish all light by killing the last remaining unicorn, and using its horn to plunge the world into eternal night. Lily is abducted and slowly seduced by darkness's philosophy and pageantry, tempted with wealth, beauty, and the intoxicating power of being seen and chosen by evil itself. Her captivity, a psychological battle, with darkness attempting to remake her into his dark queen. Jack, aided by a band of fairy folk, ventures into darkness's lair to undo the damage. The rescue is chaotic, fragile rather than heroic, driven by desperation and improvisation instead of destiny. The film's final confrontation, Jack discovers that darkness cannot truly be defeated by strength or skill, but by exposure. He lures darkness into the open, shattering his control when reflected light and sudden brilliance overwhelm him. The stolen unicorn is free, the wounded creature healed, and the balance of the natural world is restored.
Hell yeah.
I think that's the one thing that I kind of really enjoyed about this movie. Like you said about like Tom Cruise, like, yeah, he's like the main protagonist, but he's never really shown to be like this great like hero.
Yeah.
Like he's like got skills and stuff because he's like a forest dude.
He can
But
flip.
yeah, he could flip. He's like mad athletic and shit. But he's like, I've never held a sword. Like when they're like, you're gonna be our champion and shit.
Yeah.
Like it never feels like, oh, he's the chosen one set to destroy darkness. It's like, nah,
No.
me and like these fairy homies, we're all going on a mission and like we're all kind of good at what we do, but no one of us is like the like true like hero of the story.
Yeah.
It's like an ensemble, like group effort to defeat darkness.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was honestly not sure in the direction that it was gonna go because it really felt like it was gonna end on like a dark note, just the way like things were kind of going. And I honestly didn't even know what to expect because the first time watching it, So um I was I was like citing there's one point in time where it's at the very end where like it seems like Lily's gonna like switch over. And I really thought like I was like, damn, like this is where the story's gonna go. Like this is kind of nuts. Um but I like that it didn't end up becoming that. It was more of like a happy fantasy story. But yeah, what a ride.
Yeah. I think the first time I saw it too, and she's like, I will want to kill the unicorn. I was like,
Hmm.
oh shit. She's
Yeah,
going full fucking evil chick? Like, damn, no way.
yeah,
Didn't see that one coming.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice. It did a good job of kind of keeping you on your toes.
Hmm.
And the banter between her and Darkness was really good.
It was, yeah. I also like that, like as much as she kept on denying darkness, he was taking that as like a like, oh, she likes me kind of thing, and he kept
Hmm.
on like pushing it. And she realized that like she needed to like lean into that more in order to get out from where she was at, which was really cool.
Yeah, every time like she challenged him, he was like, "Ooh,
He,
feisty."
he was like, ooh, I like this. I
Yeah,
like a girl that's mean just to be mean.
yeah. Tim, and then the way like he would like react to Tim Curry, who was like he'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
yes."
Yeah.
It's like, damn, dude, relax.
Fucking Tim Curry, dude. Nuts.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that I thought we were talking about how it kind of felt like it was gonna end on a dark note. I think this movie does a good job of like kind of following like the similar like formulaic fantasy, like princess gets captured by evil guy, now young hero has to go save her.
Hmm.
But the way that I did it, I think felt I don't know, it was just different enough to keep it interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And maybe I mean, because this is a new movie for me, so it just I didn't really know like what to expect with the storyline. Thinking
Hmm.
back, like retroactively thinking about it now, I mean, it's like an '80s movie. The good guys always won in the '80s.
Right. Hmm.
So it makes sense of where it landed. But when I was in it, I was like, damn, how's this gonna end? Like, where is this fucking going? And I do like that, like Jack isn't he's not the guy, he does it because it's like a team effort. And I like that it's not a Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah.
I think that was really cool.
Well, shit. The fairy folk were like, "Oh, Jack, come kick it with us." Here, cool. He's like, "My bad, guys. I let Lily see the unicorn." And they're like, "What the fuck? All right, we gotta kill you now, dude. You fucked up." And he's like,
Yeah.
"What? Whoa, whoa, whoa!" He's like, "Hey, there's consequences, dude. You can't just be letting mortals fucking touch a
Look at
unicorn."
unicorns. Yeah, I know. I didn't think that was going to be like a whole fucking like thing, but Jesus Christ, they flipped out as soon as they heard that she touched that unicorn. It was like
They
the
did a
whole
complete 180.
yeah, the whole song changed. It got all dark. It was also crazy that like she drops her ring, she touches the unicorn, she comes back, she drops her ring into the water. He jumps in and it's immediately like winter. Like
Yeah,
like that's a type of winter has come type shit that I expected Game of Thrones to be. Like 1 second it was like spring and fall, and then the next like you don't even know like what's happening, and then it's winter. Like that's how I expected Game of Thrones winter to come in.
it kind of felt like the blizzard in what was that like end of the world movie? That's
2012.
not 2012. Was it 2012? The one with John Cusack.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on, let me check.
And like what's like the like storm hit, like it would just freeze everything instantly.
Yeah, yeah, I think it is 2012. Yeah,
That's what it reminded me of.
yeah. Let me check. Yeah, John Cusack.
That was that was cool because I remember I vaguely remember that because I looked away from the screen for a second to take notes and I looked up and Jack's like stuck under ice. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the fuck? What
he's like
happened?
trying to get out. Like, why am I stuck in here?
I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. It's like this endless winter because fucking Lily.
All she did was literally just touch the unicorn, and then it just fucking shift.
Dude, that shit pissed me off so much though, because it was like she was kind of chill, like being like, "Oh, I'm cool with the peasants, like I'm in love with this smelly forest boy."
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
he's like, "Yo, it's forbidden, like forest rules. You can't touch the uniform." She's like, "I don't give a fuck. I'm a princess. I can
I'm
do
a
whatever the
princess, dude.
fuck
I
I
can do what
want."
I want.
It's just like, oh, okay, here we go.
Yeah,
It immediately just fucks up the whole world.
yeah.
What'd you think of the supporting cast for the good guys?
The good guys. It was pretty cool. I thought. What's the I had to look at Screwball. Screwball was pretty funny.
Is he the drunk?
He was the drunk guy. Yeah, he was the guy. He was the guy that stays back to watch the remaining unicorn, and then Lily shows up, and then he gets shot in the head
With
with
his wine?
with his wine. Yeah, but he has like a doesn't he have like a hard head? So he doesn't. That's how he survives a headshot by an arrow. Like he
Yeah.
lives because his head is too hard. I thought that was fucking funny. He
Dude,
was comedian.
that's the one thing about this movie that I forgot. Because like it is a kids movie, it's rated PG.
Mhm.
But like some of the comedy notes in this movie, I don't know, they just kind of hit. I was like, oh, that was kind of funny.
Yeah, they do. But it's because I think like back in the day, they had to be smart about like how they were introducing comedy into like children's movies to make it still entertaining for like adults.
Mhm.
Whereas now I feel like there's like a clear division because a lot of like parents don't want that type of humor like around their kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like back in the day you can sneak in like smart, funny like jokes and like no one would like care too much, you know?
And it's also like Ridley Scott, if you look at like the movies he makes, like attempt at making like a PG
The
rated
PG movie. Yeah.
movie fantasy movie.
Yeah.
Because
For
like there were parts of this movie that were like genuinely like, dude, this is kind of scary.
Yeah, this was a dark as fuck PG movie. That's what I thought when I mean honestly the whole thing like when they killed the first unicorn all the way till the very end I was like this movie's fucking dark as shit, dude. Like Tom Cruise chops off that like other demon's head at one
Oh,
point in time.
the like swamp hag thing.
Yeah, the swamp.
Dude,
Yeah.
that thing was
Yeah,
terrifying.
that thing was scary as shit. This was a crazy PG movie for
When
sure.
it popped up, I was like, oh, yo, I forgot about this chick. This chick is horrible looking.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, but you're so beautiful.
Yeah.
Fair maiden. And she's like, me, a fair maiden.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, here, use my shield. You look at yourself. You fucking be stunting on them hoes.
Yeah.
It's like that shit got me.
For real.
I was like, yo, the special effects in this movie are crazy. They are done by the same guy who worked on The Thing.
That makes sense. That's
What's
why it was like
What's
really
his
well
name?
done. Looks like some pretty dope practical shit.
Rob Botton.
Rob Boston's. Thank you.
Same guy from The Thing. He worked on this one because Scott wanted him to work with him on another movie, but he was working on The Thing, and then this one he's like, "Hey, work with me here." He's like, "I'm down." So he designed Darkness, he designed the Hag, he designed everything.
Hell yeah.
What'd you think of the bad guy trio? I thought they were hilarious.
They were really funny. Yeah. I like later on after they get the first unicorn horn and then they're just kind of fucking around.
Mhm.
And then Tim Curry shows up and he's like, "You think this is a toy?" And like what's the main one?
Blix.
Blix when Blix is like I try to let them be like self
Oh yeah.
what is it? Fuck, like I gotta let him be like self-starters, something like that. Like the way he talks, the way Blix talked was just so funny because it was like they talked like they were like an actual like manager of people.
What did he say? Did I write it down? I didn't. But yeah, that whole fucking that whole like back and forth. He's like, "I'm sorry, boss. I gotta, I let them be go on their own sometimes." It really encourages them.
Yeah.
Even though Blix was like, "I have the power now. It's gonna be the reign of the goblins."
Yeah. Oh, it was fucking hilarious.
He changed his tune real quick when Darkness showed up.
Super fast, dude. Darkness.
What happened to the two of them? The Blix and the pig guy.
Well, I think the pig guy doesn't he get wrecked by he gets pulled in to like a pit. And I think at one point he's like, "Bye-bye," because he like so they're like fucking around and darkness comes. And then I think darkness
kills the guy with the crazy helmet.
Yeah, that's what it was. He kills that guy, right? He pulls him into like a big hole in the ground.
No, he uses the horn to like make this dead body like come alive next to him and like grab him and like hold him and just like suicide jumps into a pit.
That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. I don't remember what happens after that. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened to Blix and the pig guy in the actual like final battle.
Yeah. Trying to see if it's online. I don't think they're really mentioned after. I think Blix's like main job.
Well, Blix is like the right hand because he's the one that like when Darkness is like he's like, Blix, I'm so fascinated by this young woman. Like, I know I have to do this job, but she vexes me.
Yeah.
And he's like, as well, she should, master. Like, blah, blah, blah. You should make her yours. And he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I should make her mine.
Yeah. But
He's
I
the one
feel
that
like,
like gets him to go like he like boosts up his boy to go spit game at her.
yeah, yeah, he does. Hype man. But after
Yeah,
that, I feel like Blix is just like a side character. Because then
yeah,
it just focuses on darkness and Lily.
yeah, for sure. What do you think was the darkest or the scariest part of this movie?
Honestly, probably when Tom Cruise has to kill
The hag.
the swamp hag, yeah. Is the way that whole like scene just lays out. He's like creeping through the swamp and then it just like grabs him, comes out of nowhere, and it's this huge hulking like monstrosity thing. Like it looked wet and like just gross.
That
It
shit was
was
wild
it
looking.
was intense. I can't imagine watching this as a child and like not being terrified.
Right?
You know? Yeah. Yeah.
I even looked, I was like, this shit's PG. This chick's fucking horrifying.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit was crazy.
That was pretty crazy. And I thought the like jail cell was pretty fucking brutal.
Oh, when they're gonna get baked into that pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just like a guy that just like chopping up on the table.
Yeah. Yeah. That shit was great. That was also like a heavy all of it, dude. All of it was just dark.
And the little Tinkerbell fairies just like trying to fucking
Uga?
get some before to
Una.
help them out.
Yeah. Yeah. Una.
That's so fucked up because she's like, I'm tiny, I could escape from here, but I'm not gonna help you guys unless this fucking dude gives me a kiss.
Yeah.
Like,
You
aren't
know
you
what?
guys all friends?
That reminded me of you remember that scene from The Matrix Reloaded when
Monica Bellucci's character?
Monica Bellucci, I think she's Persephone, right? I think she tells Neo like, "You gotta kiss me," and so he kisses her, and she's like, "No, kiss me like you're in love." That reminded me of this scene like so much. But
I was just thinking about that the other day.
in
Let's
the
see.
Matrix, he kisses her. In this one, he doesn't. Tom Cruise like he stays on his he fucking he
I
rides
think
he rides for Lily.
well, I think it's because she fucked up. I think if Uno would have like stayed in Uno form, he might have done it, but she like turned into
Lily.
Lily and like tried to like be a seductress, and he's like, nah, this is fucked up. I'm not
This, I
doing this.
think he says this is
Yeah.
pixie wizardry or something like that, like pixie trickery or something. But yeah, he gets mad at her.
No, he says more he says it's
Fairy something.
yeah, fairy something.
Yeah.
And everyone gets all pissed when she transforms. They're like, what the fuck? You could go big this whole time?
Yeah, yeah. That was hilarious. And like she gets pissed at him too in the beginning. Like, why would you tell people my secret?
Yeah, he's
But
like,
she's the only way that they're gonna like survive what's about to happen to them.
if I
So
don't, we're gonna die, check.
yeah.
What did you think of the way they talked? How they talked in like rhymes or sing song?
I thought it was pretty funny. And I mean it makes sense for their characters. I mean it makes sense for the whole fucking movie. The whole movie is like such a fantasy, like otherworldly, like what's the word I'm looking for? Like
Magical?
whimsical movie. Like it just makes sense for that to
It
happen.
it kind of feels like it almost has like a play almost.
Yeah, it did. Honestly, like old school stage play type,
It's
like
like when you're
acting.
watching like a Shakespeare play that
Mhm.
they turned into a movie and they act the way you recite the lines in a play.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah,
had that vibe.
it did.
I liked it, but I think because I've seen this movie so many times, I like forgot about it. Well, I didn't really, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that they talk like this.
Yeah.
Especially Gump. Gump's the little like
Oh, the
naked
main
guy.
elf. Yeah,
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 with the bow and arrow. The guy who's just dome shotting like
yeah.
fucking darkness. That dude's they shoot that dude so many times.
For real.
I think to touch kind of back on what you were saying about how like the movie feels more about Lily and darkness. I think that's the thing about this movie that really stands out to me that I kind of enjoyed is that the last hour you get a good chunk of like learning about the bad guy and like his goal, which I feel like in most fantasies that I've seen, it's kind of like, generic evil guy who wants to conquer the world. We have to destroy him.
Mhm.
But like the performance that Tim Curry puts on, and like his whole like what is lightness without dark, and like his whole thing, I thought was like what really makes this movie for me stand out and
Yeah.
like separates it from other fantasy films I've seen.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I honestly think Tim Curry carries.
Oh, dude,
Like,
Tim Curry's great in this movie.
yeah. In all the scenes that he was in, he was like the star of it. Um, and I think maybe it's my speakers, but his voice was the loudest
Hmm.
also, like compared to like everyone else. And I don't know if they did that on purpose or if like that's just the cadence of his voice, but he was loud. His presence was known, like he was there. Um and so yeah, I agree. Like that last like portion of the movie when it's just Tim Curry and Mia Sarah or Lily, Darkness and Lily, like that was really dope. That was a cool like portion of the movie that I really enjoyed.
What'd you think of his character design when that's because like they kind of build him up and then when he's
Yeah.
finally revealed, I like that when we finally get to see him, we see him when Mia Sarah's character, Lily, gets to see him. So
Yeah.
we're both kind of like, yo, what the fuck?
His intro was so badass, dude. Like after she gets transformed into she just they he puts her in like a in like that dark ball gown, like that black ball gown. She gets like
That
black makeup. That was really dope. And
they have the
then
like dancing scene. That was really cool.
yeah. And then she's looking at the mirror, and then his fucking like a hand comes out, and he comes through the mirror. I was like, dude, this is so like crazy. This what a dope introduction into the actual like the visual of the character because we you just hear him for the first like what is it like the first half of the movie. All you hear is just his voice, and you see like this like hulking mass, and then you finally see him. That was so cool to see.
Yeah.
He reminded me of uh, uh Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny, like the devil.
Hmm.
Like that character design reminded me of
Darkness.
Darkness. Yeah.
Well, Darkness is one of the more iconic fantasy designs, I feel like.
Mm. That's probably why Tenacious D did it like that because they were
Oh, maybe.
like Tim Curry's so badass. Also, South Park almost has the same character design for the devil.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they probably honestly, I could see them like taking it from this movie. Like,
Being
yo, this is a
influenced by
dope.
it.
Yeah, this is a dope character design of like evil incarnate. Let's make him the devil.
That's true, huh?
Yeah,
I do really enjoy that scene though that you're talking about when she's in the like ballroom
hmm
and she's like running around those like towering pillars,
yeah,
those columns,
yeah,
and then she comes across this like masked woman who's like dancing.
yeah,
So she gets like in a trance by it, and somehow she ends up being the woman who was dancing.
yeah,
Dude, that was fucking cool. I
yeah,
forgot about that part. I was like, oh shit. Like
yeah.
that was crazy. She's looking in the mirror, she's like feeling herself. I was like, damn, that
There's
was
some
good.
there's some really dope visuals in Darkness's like world. I think that I haven't seen I haven't seen anything like that before. That was really cool.
Yeah, this
Especially
the set
in a
design's
movie from like
incredible.
the 80s. Like that was dope.
Yeah, for sure. It's like it felt like, especially considering that like I was reading up a little bit on like the set design. They ended up using like the forest set from like a 007 movie and stuff, but like what they managed to build and
Yeah.
like the vision they had, like everything just looked so cool. It was just a cool world.
Yeah. Yeah, it was for sure.
For sure, I felt like Darkness's like castle or what did he live in like a tree?
I think so. Like a big dark dead tree.
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Yeah.
Was just like visually just stunning.
Yeah.
Like her running through those columns, it was like towering. It kind of reminded me of like the Fellowship
hmm
running through Casa Doom. Like it's just such like this massive room that they're in.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, this dude, like his kingdom is so large, or his domain.
hmm
Like even when they defeated him, and like he had a window that was like looking out into space. Looked
hmm
like
Yeah.
that was crazy. I was like, yo, is this dude like he's like otherworldly?
Yeah. It looked nuts. There was so much about this. Like a lot of detail that I kind of wanted more of, but I liked what they gave us, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I agree. I feel like this is definitely one of those movies where the bad guy is far more interesting than the good guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's good writing too.
Yeah.
It almost felt because I think in a lot of like fantasy movies, like you mentioned before, we don't get like a ton of I mean, we see like the villain and we know like what he's done and why he's a villain. But I think this one took it like a little bit further and kind of dove into like darkness wanting Lily to become like the queen, which is like a different maybe I don't know. To me, it felt like a different take that it didn't just make him like a one-dimensional villain. He wanted like a little bit more,
Hmm.
which was really cool. Almost felt closer to how villains are portrayed now, where you get like a real deep understanding, and it's not all the time. I think it's just with I'm thinking more recently, like the Penguin, right? Like you
Yeah.
you get like a really dope backstory of why the villain is the villain and like how he becomes the villain. It this felt like the groundwork to that of like just giving the villain a little bit more like character rather than just making him like a easy point A to point B villain.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with the time that he had and like his numerous monologues. We really get to like learn with the character and like I don't know, like the whole like his whole speech about like darkness, how there was darkness before light and life
Mm-hmm.
and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like I was reading online. He Ridley Scott tried to do like a kind of like a inverted reference to like the Book of Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
So being like darkness was there before the creation of everything, and how he like kind of touches on that. I thought
Mm-hmm.
that was so cool because it gives them like a gravitas of like, oh, this dude is so old, so ancient, like so powerful.
Yeah.
Even the way that they defeated him, like I like that the fight between him and the heroes. Like I never felt that Tom Cruise's character or the guys really had a shot against him. Like they
Yeah.
lit that dude up with arrows. Like he had it, like multiple arrows sticking out of his neck, and he was like,
He was fine.
he was tripping on it.
Yeah. Tom Cruise like punched him once
Oh yeah,
and then darkness punched him back and he went flying. Like Tom Cruise Tom Cruise went into one of those giant columns and just like I felt like Tom Cruise was gonna die at any point in time. Like it
yeah. It
was
was like an anime punch when
yeah,
like the weaker hero gets like punched by like the strong bad guy, and he gets like slammed into a wall.
yeah. Yeah, that shit was so nuts. Darkness was for sure like a villain, like a big villain.
I think for sure he makes the movie. Where would you rank? Where would you rank Darkness in the pantheon of Tim Curry performances?
I'd say and for me I say I'll say it first and then I'll give context. Pennywise, Rocky Horror,
Darkness.
and then Darkness. Yeah, but also I saw the It TV show before I saw Rocky Horror. Even though
Hmm.
I really enjoy Rocky Horror, I think he's great in that one. I still think his Pennywise. I see him as Pennywise. I mean, now it's a little bit different because we have a new Pennywise, but
Yeah.
like, he was Pennywise for the longest for me, like solid number one Pennywise. Would you put this as your number one, Darkness?
I've never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's definitely a big gap in my movie viewing history. It's been on my list forever. I should probably give it a watch finally. I think I might have Pennywise number one, but to be completely honest, as much as I love Tim Curry as Pennywise, he's not taking anything away. I feel like it's Skarsgård's character now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like he kind of is Pennywise,
Yeah.
and I think I just love him as Darkness.
Hmm.
Is this might be my favorite fantasy bad guy in a movie?
Hmm.
Like, might be. I don't
Who's
know. I mean, like not
who's
like
second? Who's second for you? What are the
well,
fantasy?
I don't know. Sauron's up there,
Oh, okay.
obviously, but like Sauron stuff, like I've like Lord of the Rings, like that's a whole book series. Like Darkness is like just like created by Ridley Scott and this guy. Like he's like a completely new idea.
Yeah.
But like I'm thinking like with the snake guy from like Conan the Barbarian, like I think Darkness is cooler than him. The bad guy from Kroll, I think he's cooler than Skeletor. Like I think Tim Curry's performance as the Darkness is like I think an S tier performance.
Do you think if they picked another actor to play Darkness, it would still have that same like reverence in your mind?
I think No, because I think the
Yeah.
character design it'd be like the character design and the special effects were great in this movie, kind of the way we talked about Prometheus.
Yeah.
But everything else is kind of like okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Tim Curry's like acting as darkness and like the charisma he brought to the character
Hmm.
is what made it so good. Like obviously the character's design was incredible.
Yeah.
Like he looked super cool, super menacing, super evil, and then Tim Curry's performance as him was, I think, like really good.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, he
agree.
stole the show for sure. He's definitely
Yeah.
the most interesting part of the movie.
Yeah.
Him
100%.
and probably then Mia Sarah probably second.
Yeah. I agree.
So how do you think this movie compares to just the fantasy? Where would you put this movie in just like the fantasy genre as a whole? In that 80s, 90s, I feel like we got a lot of them. You get like the never ending story, you got, you know, what's it called? But Jeff Private Roberts. I
It's
believe
been so long
like
since I've seen like old school fantasy movies.
see.
Yeah. Um, I feel like recency bias is making me say that this is like a top tier fantasy movie. But again, I haven't seen like a lot of them in a really long time. So I don't know. I remember the um the never ending story like a little bit, not a lot. I do remember really enjoying that movie though. Like I remember watching that a lot as a child. I think I got to go back and like rewatch before I can say like where this lands for me in that, and then we can come back when we watch more fantasy movies.
Okay. Pin it.
Yeah, in it.
I mean, I think out of all the fantasy movies I've seen from the 80s, this is probably my number two behind The Princess Bride.
Ooh, anybody want a peanut?
No, maybe number three. I think Conan the Barbarian is probably better as a whole.
Nice.
Princess Bride, I think, is a hard number one though. I think that's a S tier movie. Princess
Yeah.
Bride is so good.
Hmm.
But I think one thing I thought was pretty interesting that I do really we touched on it a few times is I think the horror aspects of this movie is what makes it so enjoyable to watch because it is a kids movie. Like the Never Ending Story is like a kids movie, and it has like it feels like a kids movie. I feel like this movie with the way that the good guys kind of talk to each other feels like a kid movie, but then the second half with the bad guys does feel like very adult.
Yeah, 100%. The concepts he was talking about, darkness before light. You can't have good without evil. You're not going to kill me. Blah blah blah. Like all of that was like pretty intense. That's some more like teenage, like young adult stuff.
Yeah, like what does he tell him? Like you can't kill me. Like I'm already inside you. Like
Yeah,
everybody has darkness in them.
yeah,
Yeah, so I thought it was cool.
yeah.
Was there anything from the movie that really stood out to you that we haven't touched on?
Um, no, no. I feel like we touched on it all.
Do you think this movie deserves or should get a remake?
Fuck. I don't know, cause like that's taken away from Tim Curry. You know what I mean? Like we
Imagine
did.
just Bill Skarsgård as darkness.
Oh my god, Bill Skarsgård as Legend would be kind of crazy. Like it just ripping everything away from Tim Curry, and I love it so much. I
Also,
love
I'll give it.
him.
I know it was a costume, but like I didn't know fucking Tim Curry was fucking ripped like that.
Yeah, for real.
Like, yo, Tim Curry, what
He
happened?
was
Because
just-
he's mad fat in Congo.
Yeah. Well, it's like years later. You know what I mean? Like he's just
I guess
fucking.
it's like a whole 10 years later, yo.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'd want to. I don't know. I don't know. That's hard. You know?
It kind of like oh, Dark Crystal is another and Labyrinth are other big like 80s fantasy movies. Like I know Dark Crystal got like a Netflix series, remember?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I never watched it.
I don't really this is a hot take. I know like a lot of people like Dark Crystal. I don't really like Dark Crystal that much. I didn't think it was that cool of a movie.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Um
But I like what's the other one with David Bowie?
Labyrinth is cool.
Labyrinth. I like Labyrinth. Yeah.
Labyrinth is cool. That's
Yeah.
funny because what's her name? The chick from Labyrinth.
Mm,
She was Jennifer Connelly. She was
Jennifer
she was up to be Mia.
Oh.
But she decided not to do it, and then she ended up doing Labyrinth a year later.
Crazy. Who was gonna be Mickey Rourke? You said someone was gonna be Mickey Rourke?
I don't know if he was supposed to be Gump or like one of the like dwarf guys because it said he was going to play next to Tom Cruise. But The other people they were thinking of having in place of Tom Cruise was RDJ, Robert Downey Jr., Jim Carrey, and Johnny Depp.
Weird. Well, I feel like Johnny Depp, I in this time period, I feel like Johnny Depp and Tom
Works.
Cruise like could have worked. But Jim Carrey in this role, I feel like Jim Carrey's so like ah, you
Yeah,
know?
he's like a mad comedian.
Yeah. I feel like that would have changed. That would have changed like all the dynamic. I feel like with Jack, like he would have been a different character.
I think Robert Downey Jr. would have done a good job, but
Young RDJ, was it? That was when he was that when he was dealing with all of his shit?
it's all coked out.
So,
When did Less Than Zero come out? Have you seen that movie? That's a crazy ass movie.
nah.
1987. So yeah, around the time he was all cooked out in this movie.
Yeah.
Less Than Zero is a fucking great movie.
Less than zero. What's it about?
It's about these rich guys. It's Robert Downey Jr.'s character, James Spader, and I think is the who's the chick? Jamie Gertz. Yeah,
Mhm.
they're like high school to college friends, and like RG Day's like Robert Downey Jr. is like a mad cokehead.
Mm.
So it's like they do. It's just basically like his character is like spiraling, and his homies are trying to like keep him together while his buddy's also trying to like. I think he's trying to become a dude because it graduated, so he's trying to like get a job and like, but
Yeah.
like they're all rich kids. So I think he's trying to be
Mhm.
like a finance bro or something,
Mhm.
and it's just great acting. Robert Downey Jr. is like he ends up like getting like pimped out by his coke dealer to like pay back his debt.
Yeah.
It's a wild movie. Think like Party Animal, like that
Yeah.
level of like watching somebody go from like zero to hero or
Yeah.
hero to zero.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
That same vibe.
All right. I'll check this one out.
That's a good one. It because I remember growing up, like Robert Downey Jr. was like everyone's like, oh, this dude's gonna be like the next great actor.
Yeah.
Like I remember asking my parents about it because he was like fucking in rehab throughout the whole 90s. Like, who
Yeah.
is this guy that keeps showing up on the news? Like, oh, he was a great actor in the 80s.
Yeah.
Like he's supposed to be the next guy. Then I saw this movie and I was like, oh damn, this dude, he kills it in that movie.
Yeah.
He
Well,
looks genuinely coked the fuck out the entire movie too.
would you say that this is his like best early career movie?
That I've seen.
Yeah.
Admittedly,
Okay.
I haven't seen a bunch of Robert Downey Jr. stuff, but I really like this movie. It's another movie Stein showed me.
Okay.
That's a good one. It's heavy, but it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently though, for the special effects, each actor had 3 makeup artists and had to spend anywhere from 3 to like 5.5 hours getting makeup done every single day.
For Legend?
The legend.
Well, it makes sense. That makes sense because like when you look at the practical effects on it, this is such a visually stunning movie.
They
Like
hold up.
they hold up. Yeah, they really do. Like it everyone looks like wet and like I don't know, it's cool. It's cool the way they did it.
I think that's the one thing, and we've talked about it time and time again on this pod. I'd love to get fucking Twan's intake on this too. But like the special effects skills of the 1980s, dude. Like when done right, I mean, like Rob Bottin is like a legend. Like
Mhm.
they hold up so well. Like watching it in 2026, like yo, this movie holds up.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
the characters' designs looks better than like almost all of the CG that's like not made by Disney or Disney. Yeah, pretty much just not made by Disney.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like the swamp hag,
Crazy looking.
crazy design. Like still looks super cool. Terrifying. Like yeah, it looked great for
All the
being an
like
80s movie. Like because there are
awesome.
some cheesy 80s movies out there where like
Oh yeah,
the
for sure.
special effects just doesn't like
They
hold
don't
up.
hold up. Yeah.
Yeah. This one does though. This one they did a great job.
Amazing job.
Yeah.
Like even the small characters, like the little like dwarf dudes,
Hmm.
like they look good.
Yeah.
Good job all around.
Hmm.
All right.
I saw that Screwball
Mm-hmm.
um is a small person. He stood at three
Yes.
foot nine. So they like actually used him in that role for that like specific. They had him in that for like that specific role, which was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Honestly, he was my favorite out of
Dude,
all
he
the
was
good guys.
hilarious.
Yeah, he was hilarious. He was funny as shit.
I love when they're like, let's have some wine, and then they bring out like the smallest cups in the world.
Yeah, yeah. She was so funny.
It's like, how strong is this fucking wine that they're drinking these tiny ass cups?
Yeah.
Well, this movie was a major financial flop. Budget of 25 mil, pretty solid budget, but it only made 23.5 million.
Damn.
It bombed.
Yeah.
It got a 63% on Rotten Tomato with a 73% from the popcorn meter, and it has a 6.3 on IMDb with a 3.2 out of 5 on Letterbox. What
Letterbox.
do you?
We're doing letterbox scores now.
I put Letterbox on whenever they're up there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, this is just another aggregator.
Yeah.
My boy Roger Ebert,
My boy.
he reviewed this film. What do you think he gave it?
What does he do? He does his out of 4, right?
4.
4? Maybe like a 2.
He did. He gave it a 2 out of 4 stars, saying that the movie was composed of all the right ingredients to be successful, but the film simply doesn't work. He also said all the special effects in the world and all the great makeup and all of the great Muppet creatures can save a movie that has no clear idea of its own mission and no joy in its own accomplishment.
That's so okay. Hell yeah. That's a fucking deep read, bro.
He's basically saying the special effects and all that shit were great.
Sick.
Everything else in the movie was not good.
Yeah.
Whose movie was this? Is this my movie?
This is your movie. Yeah.
All right. Should we get into our reviews then?
Wait, was it your movie? No, I think it was my movie.
Was it your movie?
I don't remember. Honestly.
All right, I'm going to start writing it now so I don't forget. All right.
Yeah.
You start us off then.
I give this movie a B plus, A minus. Honestly, I really enjoyed this movie. Your boy Ebert went real hard on this movie. Maybe I'm going too easy on it. No, I don't give a shit. I honestly I liked it. You know, I was surprised at how much I enjoyed this movie. It hit those like nostalgia points in my brain, but it was still new. Like the story was new, all of it was really new. I like that it I feel like the story that it told was really cool. Like a really like just wild fantasy story. There's a couple of things that I didn't enjoy. Like at the very end, um
Jack?
Lily tells Jack, like, I learned something about myself and I learned something about you. And then she looks at him and she's like, you're from here, like you belong here. But I'm always gonna like love you or something like that. And so I was like, I thought that was cool, but I feel like I didn't I didn't understand how she got to that point to like fully understand that or like comprehend that. I was, I think that that was like the kind of like the main piece for me that I didn't like. That was a one part of the story that I was like, this is like, how did she get there? But I think I was just that's me just going too hard. I think I'm just channeling my inner Ebert.
No, you're right. That's the alternate ending. The theatrical ending, they kind of like end up together.
Oh, okay, okay, interesting. Wait, so that's director's cut.
That's the director's cut ending, yeah.
Damn, that's not even European cut.
Yeah.
It just
But
is. Oh, okay.
and the regular theatrical cut, it's more of like a typical
Like they end up together. Like
kind of,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, honestly, I didn't mind that they didn't end up together because I mean, she did like fuck him over and like cause this whole big thing. But I wanted to know like how she got to that point. Like I kind of wanted a little bit more development from her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we see that a bit when she's interacting with darkness and she's so innocent, but then she leans into that darkness where I think in that moment, like she's recognizing like, yeah, like sometimes you do have to like bend the rules in order to like be okay. But I don't know how she got to her final piece of like, we don't like you belong here, I belong over there. Take this ring, like we're good. I still love you, but later, you know, like I got like princess shit to do. I think that was one piece that kind of like I was like, well, like what's how? But beyond that, and that's just a personal thing for me, right? I think everyone else probably read this different. Beyond that, I think this movie was really cool. Like the practical effects, the Muppet monsters that are in it, the music, the score was really cool. I can't imagine seeing this back in the 80s with like like hair metal. That sounds kind of weird. Like I kind of low key want to check out the like the regular American version of this, just like skim through it just to see what specific scenes look like. Cause I'm sure that that affected the original sales of this movie, like the original viewing of it, because I think the music really brings it all together. Often, I feel like in a lot of movies, or absence of music too, in a lot of movies, I think the music will drive a lot of like emotions and like hit specific notes when characters are saying specific things. So that's important. So it's wild to think that he thought it would be a good choice to have like Americans have hair metal in it. That's just wild. But yeah, man, I really, really enjoyed this movie. It was like a fun ride. I was in it the whole time. It was 2.5 hours, but honestly, it didn't feel like 2.5 hours for me. Like no, it wasn't two, it's 2 hours.
Hou-
Yeah.
Hour 50, yeah.
Yeah, it's
About
2 hours.
2 hours
It's a
in.
2 hour movie. It didn't feel like a 2 hour movie for me though. It honestly felt like it flew by. There are like a couple of like slow portions. Maybe the beginning is a little bit slow, but there's so much world building and there's like so much detail in it that I feel like I was constantly like just glued to the screen trying to figure out like where the story was going to go. Tim Curry, you beautiful soul, you carried this fucking movie for sure for me. His voice, his presence, he's so badass, dude. I love anything and everything that Tim Curry is in. And to see him in this in a Ridley Scott movie, that was dope. B plus, A minus.
Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty close to you. I'm more on the B plus ish range. I really like this movie,
Mhm.
but it does have its flaws. I think, like we talked about in the beginning, you would think a movie that stars Tom Cruise, we would have talked more about Tom Cruise, but he's kind of like a nothing burger in this
Yeah,
movie. Like he kind of disappears.
yeah.
I enjoy like the second half of the movie a lot more than the first. I didn't really like his love between him and Lily. It was very cookie cutter, like peasant boy falls in love with princess, but
Mhm.
like princess can't really be with peasant boy. Like all their scenes together was just him looking at her with like puppy dog eyes and her just like kind of daydreaming out loud. And I was like, okay, this is cool, but it felt very, I don't know, done before.
Yeah,
Where I think the second half of the movie, when Tim Curry's like really gets into groove with darkness, was great. I thought the comedy was really good. The special effects is awesome. This is just a solid fantasy movie.
hmm,
It's scary. I feel like if you do like this movie, you show it to your kids, like this movie will legitimately scare some children. Like it for sure has some moments that are like holy shit, which I really enjoy because for
yeah.
being a PG movie, you kind of go into it being like, okay, this is gonna be like really colorful, like good versus evil type of movie, but like it goes places.
It does.
It moseys on some philosophy at times. You like the evil character, the bad guy has some complexity to him.
Mhm.
Like you can tell, like there's a lot of thought putting into him, and the acting by Tim Curry was just amazing. It was great character design, everything was good. I definitely recommend this movie. I think it's a solid 80s under the radar a fantasy movie. I think movies like Labyrinth and Dark Crystal get a lot more like fanfare, and I think this movie is better than both of them. As much as I like Labyrinth, I really like Dark Crystal, but I think this movie's just a solid fantasy movie. Is it like your Lord of the Rings epic? No. Something like that. It's not like Excalibur and like an Arthurian legend, but it is cool. It has enough like comedy and family friendliness that you can kind of watch it with anybody, and has enough adult themes that the parents will like it too. I think it's a highly recommend, and it still holds up. I think the set design and just Ridley Scott's directing style, it's a good movie. Just make sure you watch the director's cut. It's a little bit of a slower burn, but you definitely get way more world building, and I think it's worth it at the end. And yeah, the ending is kind of like messy in a sense. Like I could understand like they don't get together because yeah, he's like a forest kid. He kind of looks like Peter Pan. Um,
Yeah.
but but like that's cool. But the way it was executed, because like you don't really get any character interaction like after like what 35 minutes into the movie.
Hmm.
Like that's it. Lily and Jack don't see each other till like the very end.
Yeah.
So and he's very much more in love with her than she is with him by the end of it, I feel like.
Hmm.
But it's a good movie. It's a good It's a good fantasy movie that doesn't lean too much on the hero's journey aspect of fantasy movies, and I thought that was kind of cool and different. Solid Ridley Scott film. If you're a Ridley Scott film fan, you got to check out his delve into fantasy. Let us know what you guys think about it. Comment on the videos on Instagram or TikTok. Tell us what you think. But I think it's a strong recommendation with a B+, A- from Saya, and a BB+ from me. I don't remember if Twan liked this movie or not. I don't know if this is one of those movies that I really like that he didn't like, but I don't know. Curious to hear his thoughts.
Yeah.
But it is that time to will it and dill it, Mr. Saya. It was your pick last time, so this time it is my pick.
Will.
Do you have any suggestions, any additions to the will?
I do not.
Neither do I. For the first time in a long time, I don't have any additions. All right.
But we have so many movies to work through anyway.
We have so many. So if this is your first time joining us, the way the wheel works, we spin the wheel. It lands on a movie. We can either stay with the movie, spin again, or if there's a movie we really want to see, override the wheel altogether and pick that movie. If it lands on a David Lynch film or on Ed Wood, we must watch it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, and we are not allowed to pick either one of those.
Yep. Oh, and if you have a recommendation for us,
yes,
you can drop it in a comment, message us somehow, send a carrier pigeon. Just
up on social media, and we will add your additions to the wheel.
Yep.
All right, Sarah. What are you feeling? Still feeling a foreign horror movie?
Still feeling that foreign horror. This had like a little bit of horror, but
it did have a little bit, yeah.
I want horror. Give me that spooky shit.
Yeah, give me something like I want something that's like a hard R-rated movie.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I want something a little bit more adult.
Mm-hmm.
So we get spin it. I think we only have one more fantasy movie on the list. I'm pretty sure. I think it's just Conan.
Nice.
Something spooky would be nice, or something like action-packed and violent. Let's see what we get.
Imagine it's the absolute opposite.
Are we gonna get Christine?
Party monster. Christine.
I've never seen this movie.
I haven't either.
This is a Stephen King film, right?
Yeah. I read the book.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll stick with it. I love Stephen King.
Yeah.
Christine, the Stephen King adaptation about a killer car.
Oh yeah.
Another 80s movie. We were like on a mad 90s kick for a minute, and now we're on
now we're stuck in the fucking 80s again.
We're in the 80s. Hey, we're more in the Middle East. The 80s are back in town, baby.
Holy shit, dude. Our lives are cyclical. Time is a circle.
I mean, we're always at war.
Yeah, that's true. We're always just at war, like in general.
Yeah, we are very addicted to it. All right, guys. So the wheel has spoken. Next week, we will be covering the 1983 John Carpenter film. I had no idea. John Carpenter's take on a Stephen King novel. We are watching 1983's Christine. Neither Saya nor I have seen this movie. You said you've read the book?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That should be fun. I love Stephen King's work. I'm excited to check it out.
Yeah, should be a fun ride.
Well, I want to thank you guys for joining us this week as we covered 1985's Legend. It got a highly recommend from the three of us. Well, the two of us. Check it out, guys. It's a good fantasy movie. It's good for most ages. If you got young children, it will scare the crap out of them, but nothing like a little trauma. You want that therapy to be worth it in the end. What's a therapy session with nothing to talk about? Am I right?
Yep.
If you guys haven't done so already, follow us on our social medias. We're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook /Threads, X/Twitter. As always, I have been your host, The Dale, followed by my co-host, Mr. Saya.
Adios.
Hopefully, Twan will be back with us soon. Until next time, guys. Bye.